gold.
Cantwell.
Heart of gold. Heart of gold. At least if I can't have diamonds.
So let's get into the actual drawers, shall we?
Guys, quick thing, my computer is still giving me issues, so this first video is just going to be my everyday makeup drawer, a la the fashion of Andrea Mattiliano. I really enjoy her channel. She basically shows her everyday makeup drawer, what she uses on a daily basis. Mine is basically that, except I don't rotate as much as she does. I probably don't have as much makeup as she does. So in any event, I hope you enjoy the video. Thanks.
Okay guys, so this is my everyday makeup drawer, I guess, that I use every single day when I apply my makeup. There are other drawers involved here, but I'm just going to go through what I use on a regular basis. So the way I organize this is primers, foundations, powders, bronzers, blushes, and my highlights are in another drawer. So I'm just going to take kind of these little containers out and show you what I have in each one. So this is my primer one. Bear with me. I've got the Touch and Soul Glassy, which I haven't used, but I look forward to trying it. I've got the Tatcha Silk Canvas. Very nice. Definitely works to blur out your pores. I've got the Touch and Soul No Problem Prime Essence. I really like this. It's more of like an oil. Speaking of oil, I've got the Wonder Beauty Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil. I really like this too. This is for when I have drier days. No Problem Primer, Smooth and Pore Covering, Top Secret for Perfect Makeup Primer. Very long name there. Touch and Soul. I really like this one too. I use this one today and I just love it. I use it for like those in-between days. It's not exactly for when I'm oily and not exactly for when I'm dry. Then I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, Photo Finish Smooth and Blur. I really like this one. This is one of my favorites. Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. This is for when my skin's really oily. I use this to blur my pores. Collab, this one's drugstore. It's sold at Sally Beauty. I really enjoy this one. It's a smoothing primer. I don't know if it's a smoothing primer. I guess it is. It's really nice and inexpensive. Then I have a Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I really like this one too, similar to the other Smashbox one. And I've got some samples in here. I've got some of the Step 1 from Makeup Forever. I've got a Pores Be Gone Matte Primer from First Aid Beauty. The instructions for the Tatcha Beauty Primer. Then I have the little spatula for the Tatcha primer. Then I have some different samples in here. I have Stellar Beauty, Too Faced, another Stellar Beauty, which I've never tried. Dr. Brandt Pores No More, another great one. Very expensive, so I love having the sample. And then I have some MAC ones. I have MAC Prep and Prime. And then Strobe Cream in Pink Light. I really like that one. It adds definitely some kind of dimension to your face when you're doing your foundation. Alright, so foundations. Foundations I'm currently using. So we have the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. I am in the color sort of 455. I am in the color 455 Natural Buff. Then to mix in when I don't really have a tan, I use the LA Girl Pro Color Mixing Pigment. This goes great with this foundation when I'm not really that tan. I just mix them up so that I'm not, you know, looking like orange. This is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I love this so much. I have 2 more of them as backups. It has SPF 50. It is full coverage though, full coverage. In the IT Cosmetics CC Cream, I am medium. Makeup Forever, I have Y325 in the Ultra HD Stick Foundation. I really enjoy this one. This is one of my favorite stick foundations of all time. I've got the Lancome, no one knows how to say this, except unless you're French. Tanti Dole Ultra Wear Makeup Stick. And I have the color 320 Bisque W, one of my favorites as well. Another stick foundation is the Hourglass. This is my favorite stick foundation. It just looks so incredible. Sometimes I put this on and I'm like, wow, I can't believe how good that looks. And I have the color Warm Ivory. I actually got matched for this in Sephora, so that's my exact shade. Then I have the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. This used to be my favorite foundation of all time. I'm not saying it's not great. I just have found other foundations that I like more since this. But this is in the shade 205 Natural Beige. Then I have Milani Conceal and Perfect. If you're looking for a full coverage foundation, this is your go-to. So this is in 03 Light Beige. It's a little bit dark for me, but I make it work. Then I have Maybelline Up to 24-Hour Foundation, and I am in the shade 128 Warm Nude. I also have another color somewhere. I think it's like 220 Sand or something, but I go between those two shades depending on if I'm darker or lighter. So those are all my foundations that I have as of right now in my drawer. Next is powders. So I have some translucent powders. My favorite translucent powder is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Looks like that, a little bit of a high-end powder, but worth every single penny. I love this powder so much. I have the Patrick Star MAC collaboration. It was called Patrick's Powder. This one's like pink. I don't know if you can see that, but it is like a pink powder, finely milled, very nice. Then I have the Hourglass translucent setting powder. This one's really nice, except I can never get it out of the little H here. As you can see, there's like little holes, and every time I try to get it out, like I feel like, I mean, there is powder in there and I just feel like I can't get it out. Obviously there's something I'm doing wrong. Anyway, then I have MAC's mineralized skin finish powder in medium, and I use that to set my powder once in a while. Then I have some more drugstore and different powders back here. And I have the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. This one leans pink, so I don't use it as much, but it's in the color 15 Light. I probably just need to try a new color. Then I have Maybelline Fit Me powder, pressed powder, matte and poreless in 128 Warm Nude. Then I have L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte powder in 200 Natural Beige. Then I keep some, and then I have the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder. This powder is the most wild, can you see it? It's like reflective, but it's the most wild sensation ever. You put it on and it literally feels like there's water on your face. And it's a powder. It's crazy. I can't explain to you how weird it is until you've tried it. Then I have two eye powders. I have the KKW Beauty. I'm not going to open this because every time I try to do that, I chip a nail. So I have it in one Brighten. And then I have the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder for under eyes. And I don't use this as much as I probably should. I really like that under eye bright look, but I don't use it as much anyway. On to bronzers. Okay, so I'm going to leave the bronzers in the drawer. I have Hoola Benefit, and it looks like that. It comes in a little box. I'm waiting for them to change the packaging. One day Benefit. Then I have the, of course, Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Very warm, very cool, very in between, which would be neutral. Smells amazing. Of course, you have to smell it every time you take it out. In the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, I have just the shade Bronzer. They've released other shades since that shade, so I wanted to make sure I said that. The Milani, I have the Suntan Silky Matte Bronzing Powder. I really like this. I've grown to really love this powder. A little bit darker than the Butter Bronzer, but I have the old packaging of the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. That one smells too, and it's probably old, but that's okay. I still use it. And I have a Lancome big time hit pan on this one. It is called the Star Bronzer Natural Glow in O2 Solaire. I really love this one because it warms up your skin and it even has like a slight shimmer to it. Not glitter, just shimmer. And I really like it. I got my makeup done by a makeup artist at Lancome once, and she used that powder and I couldn't live without it. So I definitely had to have it. Then I have NARS Laguna, which I hit pan on recently. This is fantastic. I didn't have this for years. And then Sephora was offering it for like 1,000 points, and I happen to have 1,000 points or something, 500 points, I can't remember. But I got it for free. So this product was completely free if you don't count all the points that I used. Then I have Marc Jacobs Fantastic Omega Bronze Coconut Perfect Tan, and it looks like this. I can't believe I haven't hit pan on this yet. This bronzer is the bronzer that will never end. Then I have some bronzers here in the back. that I don't use at all, hardly ever, so I put them back here so that I would use them. And I have the e.l.f. bronzer palette, and it looks like that, for those of you that haven't seen it. This one is the Alexis Ren ColourPop collaboration. It comes with a bronzer and like a highlight. The highlight was a little dark. It was called Topaz. The bronzer was called Golden Moment, and the highlighter is called She's Here to Stay. The bronzer color's a little orange for me, but I still really, really liked it. I can't believe I haven't been swatching these bronzers, but that's okay. Bronzers are kind of boring to swatch. Then I have this Kevin Aucoin Art of Sculpting and Defining little booklet here. I do want to show you this. It's pretty cool. It teaches you how to do contouring and things of that nature. So the first page shows you face highlighting and sculpting, and then eye shaping and defining. And I just thought it was really cool. I don't use it as much, like I said, as I should, but it has the sculpting powder that everybody was obsessed with for a minute, but it has it in this palette, so I don't use it as much as I should. Back here I have this little Sephora Z palette with a bronzer and a highlighter. I'm pretty sure these are Ofra. They're not marked, so I honestly don't know, but I'm pretty sure these came in a BoxyCharm. Then I have the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Chiseled to Perfection, and I hit pan on the light cocoa. That was because Kathleen Light said it was the perfect under eye powder, so I believed her and used it forever as the same use. Then I have the Tarte Park Avenue Princess, and this is like a bronzer palette with a couple highlights in there too, and this is beautiful. I love this palette, and I used Princess Cut and Carrot today for my bronzer and to chisel out some of my cheeks there. Then I have this Fenty Beauty cream bronzer, and I got the color Butter Biscuit, 02 Butter Biscuit. As you can see, this is getting a lot of usage, and I'm probably going to need to buy another one of these pretty soon. Now we're on to blushes. First thing I see here is the Alamar Cosmetics, and this is called the Colorette Blush Trio in Medium Tan. I got this one. I was going to say in a BoxyCharm, but I didn't. I bought this one by myself, I'm pretty sure. I love Alamar Cosmetics. I think I bought everything I have from them. Yeah, I did buy this. Then I have this little NARS Cool Toned Blush that I got from Points, and the shade name, I don't know what the shade name is, Goulue. And then I have a Cover FX Monochromatic Blush Duo Matte and Shimmer in Warm Honey. I bought this one, and you know, it's funny, when I got it I thought it was too dark. I was like, I don't know if that's really my style, but I'm glad I got it because it kind of puts me out of my comfort zone, and it's just really nice. And I got Milani Luminoso, of course, who doesn't? This Note Blush in Desert Rose, which I think is really pretty. Not even sure where I got that, probably a BoxyCharm. Then I have a Buxom Blush Wonderlust blush in Dolly, and this one's kind of cool toned, and I really like that one because again it kind of takes me out of my comfort zone. Then I have two Hourglass blushes. I have the color Mood Exposure, which is like a light one. I think I'm wearing that today. Yeah, I'm wearing that one today. And then this one's a little darker, and it's called Euphoric Fusion. I love these names, they're so cool. Beautiful, beautiful packaging, beautiful formula. Then I have these two cream blushes. If I could open them. I got the color Rose Latte from Fenty. And then I got the color Cool Berry. Then in the back here, I've got two blush palettes. I've got two Tarte ones, and this is what the first one looks like. I don't know what year these came out, but they're definitely expired. They're called Color Wheels. That's what that one looks like, and that's what that one looks like. And then in the back there, I do have a Tarte open empty palette, but it's not empty. I put in the ColourPop Kathleen Lights collaboration right there. Then I have some Makeup Geek. I forget what this is. That's Makeup Geek. That's Makeup Geek. And I think these are Ofra down here. This is Urban Decay. And that's Ofra. Oh, and my sponges are back here. I forgot about my sponges. So I have different sponges. I have the Sonia Kashuk sponges, which I've never used. I have the Real Technique sponges. As you can see, I do get a lot of use out of those. I have some Morphe ones. I love this one. This one I like better because of the angles. This one's good, but it's just not the same. Then I have a Real Beauty blender, and I keep the little stand because it's helpful when it blows up. When you put water on it and it gets bigger, it'll sit right on the holder there. Then I have other beauty blenders. They're just different colors. Then I have 2 different brands of sponges that I've never used, Beauté Basics and Illuminati. Okay. And then I have this little powder puff. Okay, now I'm done with the drawer. Yay!
Heart of gold.
Cantwell.